in the workers without hiring the persons?
And a good HR manager cannot always motivate the workers to do work. Suppose you need only 2 people. You have reduced your operations and you need only 2 people. Suppose there are 4 people. And what's the use of keeping the system? They will be eating up all the profits. And if those people go, the people who are abandoned, the people who are fired, will find some other job. They are not going to hang themselves. They are not going to suicide. They will find some other job and they will get along. They get some money anyway. When they leave a firm, normally they get a sizable amount. With that amount, they can start some business. Or they can go overseas and find some jobs. They will never commit suicide. Don't worry about that. And an HR manager should not, he should never encourage excess staff. Excess staff means lazy work habit. When 2 people can do the job and 4 people are there, you become lazy. That's a problem. So no HR solution should be there if there is excess staff. Any other question?
Whatever, I don't care whatever be the question. You can always ask question. Even if it sounds foolish, no problem. If these 2 kids can ask questions, you can also do that. You have
Okay, he is asking what is the innovative spirit. I told you, innovation means inventing new things. Inventing new things. And Steve Jobs remains inventive. Have you heard about inventive lies? Inventive lies. My son says to me inventive lies when he breaks the curfew. In every house there is a curfew that children should be there by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, but he says some inventive lies. We cannot understand that it is a lie. It is so inventive. Maybe that is the first time a man in the world has ever used that lie. That is called inventive lie. So here, Steve Jobs. See, this Mr. Steve Jobs, he's 52, 53 years old. And Bill Gates retired, I told you. After Windows 5, he retired. And he's engaged in charity. But Steve Jobs kept himself in the field and he was inventing. He was going to the R&D laboratory every day and he was motivating the scientists there, and that's why iPad came. Do you know how many people queued up for the iPhone, touch phone? 3-4 days they were queuing up. In the night they were sleeping in the streets because that was such a revolutionary technology and they wanted to use it for the first time. So many Americans were lying in the street in the queue to buy the first iPhones, touch phones, because it was so inventive. And after the success of iPhone, Steve Jobs didn't stop. He kept on with his research and he made an iPad. And iPad revolutionized that e-reading. Internet was available at the palm top. And it was a fairly bigger screen than the mobile phone. And iPad came, and now so many new things are coming from the Apple laboratory. So that is an inventive spirit. You have to invent. Always you have to think about new things. Because we are going ahead. We have so many challenges. Environmental challenges are there. And in the field of environment, he had a very, very innovative campaign. He was buying back computers. He was buying back TV monitors, computer monitors, and he had a way of disposing these things, environmentally friendly. So that again was another inventive contribution of Steve Jobs. That is inventive spirit. You always find challenges. You always find the change in the customer interests, customer demands, and you accordingly modify your products. That is a continuous spirit. Anyone else? Good. First question was that in spite of the recession, many Western companies are introducing their new products to Indian market. Why? India has a 1 billion population, and 30% of this population is capable of buying medium products or bigger products, expensive products. 30% is 30 crores. And do you know the population of the United States? 30 crores. Our population is 100 crore, 1 billion. And 30% of our population is equal to the population of the United States. And if a German company thinks about selling a product in the United States, this is an equivalent market. There is an equivalent market in India with the 30 crores people capable of buying the same types of products. Because 30% of the Indian population are rich. They have money in their pocket. But this money actually, is it real money or borrowed money? That is the question. Anyway, until now we are safe. Because our government keeps on borrowing. There is no trade deficit. Do you know what is trade deficit? We are importing so much and exporting less. Which means there is a deficiency in foreign currency. Which means we always are debtors. So you have to take that habit. You have to go up and you have to add value, quality, and you have to change that behavior of borrowing money. So anyway, these 30% people have money, and that is why they are coming to India. Not because India is not affected. India is going to be affected. In mind, that's what I predict. As a layman, I feel that India will be a victim. See, in the case of the Commonwealth Games, we are globally humiliated as a result of our lack of quality. We are not able to meet the deadlines, and the quality of our buildings, the quality of our infrastructure is proved to be very bad. Many people are pulling up, many athletes are pulling up, many countries are pulling up. So the answer to that question is India is not in recession now, but India could be in recession any time because our debt is increasing and our debt servicing is not healthy. There is a saying among the economists that India and China, but China is much better. They completed their stadiums for the Olympics in record time, and they are exporting too much. And they have great trade surplus, and they are not borrowing as much as we borrow. So that's the difference between India and China. And second, why China is not in recession? India also is. China. They are actually introducing. China is the biggest car producer now. There is one reason for that. This is the ideological difference. China is a communist country. Government will monitor the spending habit of people. Whereas India is a free country, democratic country. There is no restriction. We can buy whatever we want. We can borrow money and buy. But in China, maybe